All right, we are live on YouTube, and today I'm going to be discussing loyalty, conflicts of interest, and I'm also going to be introducing hashtag Coach Eli Clan. So stick around and find out exactly what I'm talking about. All that and much, much more is coming right up! Live from Northern California, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Ha ha ha, yes. And if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. That is, if you are open to suggestions and change. That's so important. I can't forget that. If you are open to suggestions and change, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell. And after you bang that bell, if that pop-up box pops up, make sure you select all notifications, because that way you won't miss a single thing. You will not miss anything when it comes to getting a better grip on your life. And also make sure on your mobile device, your smartphone, your tablet, iPhone, Android, or any device you have the YouTube app installed on, make sure you have the YouTube app set to receive notifications at a device level within your settings of your mobile device, within the notification settings of your mobile device. You can bang the bell, and if your device has notifications turned off on your YouTube app, even if you have the bell banged, you're not going to get the notifications. So if you do all that, you'll know exactly when I go live, or when any of your other favorite content creators go live, or the absolute moment we publish a brand new pre-recorded video. All right. Welcome to the show, everyone. How are you all doing today? Yeah, this is going to be an interesting show. Last night I did a second stream, and there was a lot of how do I say this properly? I guess I should say it how I feel. There's a lot of shit going down last night with some people that used to be moderators on my channel, people that used to participate on my channel. And there were some falling outs with certain people, and it just created a world of shit that, I really, don't enjoy being a part of, and I really don't even enjoy talking about it, but sometimes you have to talk about it. And between last night and this morning, I received a bunch of emails from some loyal subscribers and followers of my work, and they shared their feedback. I'm going to be discussing that here today. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to mention their names. They didn't tell me to not mention their names, but I think it's very important to be that transparent, because I'm looking to build a real loyal community here, folks. And, I've talked about loyalty in the past, and, I've also said how loyalty doesn't really exist. I still, believe in that, but I'm also beginning to more so learn that out here on YouTube, unless you grow a loyal following and a loyal subscriber base, you're going to have people flip-flopping back and forth between people that are your enemies. If you go live, people are going to go somewhere else. Unless people are truly, loyally, and emotionally invested in your work and what you do, it's not going to work. And so I'm really beginning to see the importance of that. Excuse me one second. Something went down the wrong pipe. I'm going to mute for a second and clear my throat. Okay, I should be back. And I started to realize this when I look back at the past regarding where I've been to not only grow this YouTube channel that I've been running now for almost 11 months, but I looked before that time when I used to run my former channel that I shut down about a year ago. And I ran that channel for well over 2 years. I had a long time beef with somebody that, I'm getting along with right now, and I'm really enjoying the fact that I'm getting along with him because he's a very experienced YouTuber, JB Gunner. I look back at everything JB Gunner said back then and said in recent times, especially when there were some issues happening about 4 or 5 months ago between some of the Dramasphere groups I used to be involved with, the Women's Dramasphere and the MGTOW Manosphere Dramasphere group. And JB Gunner started discussing loyalty and started demanding loyalty on his channel. And at that point, I was like, man, that's pretty harsh. You can't force people to be here. But now I understand why he did what he did. He's looking for people that are there for the right reasons and are not going to flip-flop back and forth. They're not going to go to drama channels that are talking about JB out of curiosity. They're not going to leave JB streams if someone that doesn't like JB is streaming against him. And then it pulls the audience back and forth. I look back at what JB did, and I learned something from it. And JB, I'm not sure if you're here. Hey, Barbara, welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here because I have some things to talk about with you. And I did moderate JB on his hashtag Gun Squad channel here. And I'm more than likely going to moderate you as well. But before I do that, I want to discuss everything. And then we'll get to that in a second. Welcome to the show, also JB Gunner. Hashtag Gun Squad's in the chat. We don't seem like such a cult now, do we? No, JB. Look, man, you're an experienced YouTuber that's been doing this for 12 years. And in order to learn what you learn now, you had to go through what I went through to even get to this point. The only reason why you know what you're doing and understand everything at the level you do is because you had to fuck up and make the same mistakes. I'm sure you did. Moderators, can you please moderate the chat? Moderators, you got to get on top of that. Thank you. Do not block a smoke and a BJ. I think that's a systole. But yeah, that iced tea, Risa or Teresa, whatever. If they're here to talk about God loves me, just ban them on demand. Thank you, Lucy. I appreciate that. So, like I said, JB, you had to go through what I've been through to see it. And you had to put yourself out there and say, hey, look, if you like my content, be loyal. If you don't like my content, so be it. Let me know. I won't moderate you on my channel. And you can stick around as long as you don't cause any problems. But you know what? I demand loyalty. And even if you're a consumer of content and you go and talk shit about me on other channels, and I find out about it, which when people do that, we find out about that because people look out for us, we're going to ban you. We're going to remove you. Because we don't need that negativity here. We want to focus on people that truly want to be here to support our message in a loyal way. And I don't know if you're going to be around a little bit, JB or Barbara and some other people, but after about 30 or 45 minutes of me going through everything I need to go through, I'm willing to bring on a hangout panel and we can further discuss this because I think it's very important. So I'm more so beginning to see how important loyalty is out here on YouTube. There's a lot of competition. There are a lot of people out here that think they're YouTubers, and with no disrespect, they're not. And then there are people like myself and JB Gunner that, put our blood, sweat, and tears into this each and every day. We do high quality work. We're consistent. We're good speakers. We're engaging and entertaining to our audience. And we also throw down what I like to call truth bombs. And sometimes the people on the other side, they become jealous and wish they could do what we do. But instead of them working harder to create better content and create a loyal following, they create a bunch of haters to attack us. And it's interesting, I was thinking about this, JB and everyone else, that the reason why the haters are so successful, the reason why the trolls are so successful is because they're loyal to what they're doing. My haters are loyal to attacking Coach Eli's message. So when they go on Like and Theory's channel or other people's channels that do Coach Eli shit streams, right? This group of people is loyal to attacking me and trying to take me down, etc. And that's why it's a consistent thing. Is it the right thing? No. But that's one example of loyalty. It's not the right loyalty, but look at how loyal they are to going after me. So I started thinking to myself, maybe I should listen more to what JB was saying in the past about loyalty and create a loyal group of people that truly want to be here. So no matter what happens with the trolls, no matter if, some people come here from other communities and then they unsubscribe or they pull stupid shit, the good will outweigh the bad. And eventually the thumbs up will outweigh the thumbs down. So I can actually start showing my user ratings with my thumbs up and thumbs down again. By the way, I've also, once again, turned up my sub count because I don't want to focus on the sub count right now. And yes, it has been fluctuating. It has gone down a bit, and that's as far as I'm going to speak about the number aspect of it. But I want to focus more on creating loyalty with the right people that want to be here between my moderators and the consumers of content. JB Gunner says, #GunSquad, the key to community is the ability to trust each other. That is why we have always stuck together and also why I dispose of the fakes. I don't need the views from the fakes. A smoking a BJ, I don't think my last comment got approved. I don't see that, a smoking a BJ. I didn't see any comment come through. Maybe Nightbot blocked it automatically. And then #GunSquad furthermore says, but always remember that they are only successful at that one thing, trolling. Take that away from them. That's what I've always done for the most part, and that's what I'm here to do today. Lucy Franzese, how much bitterness and anguish? Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right, bro. Let me see who else is here. Let me introduce some more people in the chat, and then I'll continue further because I have some examples I want to share for you folks, and then we're also going to talk about, conflicts of interest. And I'm also introducing #Coach Eli Clan today. Just like Gun Squad has #Gun Squad and some other people have their own hashtag and their own group. Even Tommy Sotomayor has one. I can't remember what Tommy calls his group, JB. Maybe you can remind us in the chat. But I'm introducing #Coach Eli Clan. And if you're a proud part of the #Coach Eli Clan, feel free to share that hashtag. We're going to start building a community around #Coach Eli Clan. So anyway, who's here right now? We have Lucy Franzese in the house. Welcome. We also have Similar Evil. Welcome to the show, Similar Evil. Stay cool. Welcome to the show, man. Crazy Chick Sheena's in the house. Stick around, Sheena. And I know Barbara's here as well. I heard about something that happened regarding you and Barbara on JB Gunner's morning coffee this morning. I did not get a chance to see that show. I will catch the replay. I had a very busy morning on the insurance side of things. I've been a little bit more busy than usual with my insurance business, so I have not had the time to watch live streams as they happen in the morning, but I will catch the replay. And trust me, it's not always like this. I can typically be there, but I got to pay my bills, so I have to focus on where the money's coming in before I come and do this until it actually starts to make more money than I'm making in my day job. Let's see. Stay Cool says hello. Sheena says hello, everyone. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Coach Eli chat. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here, Sheena. I hope you're doing well, or I hope your day is going well. Says Stay Cool. It's going quite well, bro. Thank you for being here. Back to Life. Hello. Welcome back to Life. You're new here. I haven't seen you here before, or I haven't noticed you here before. Who else is here? Project Eject. A Sicily. #Coach Clan. #proud to be a cracker. #I stand with Coach. Barbara Places. Yes, loyalty matters. Similar Evil, hello Barbara. Hi Barbara. Similar Evil, hello Hunt, says Barbara. And then hashtag Gun Squad. I'm only gonna read the message that I didn't read earlier. He says, glad you're seeing things for what they are. JB, if you weren't as experienced as you are, and you started the same time I did, you'd be going through the same thing. I'm appreciating your longevity out here on YouTube because you had to learn this stuff. Despite how confident you have been in your life outside of YouTube, and how well you understood things, YouTube is a whole new world. And being a public figure out here is a whole new world. So I'm telling you, dude, your 12 years of experience, is what is allowing you to understand things at the level you do. But people that don't have that experience out here, even if they're experienced outside of YouTube, initially I'm not going to understand that. But now I can look back because I'm experiencing this shit hands-on, and I can say, you know what, JB, you made perfect sense. And I appreciate that. A Smoking a BJ, Coach Eli is one of the realest dudes on YouTube. Yes, I try to be, bro. Humbly speaking, I try to be. Similar Evil says, Gun Squad isn't a cult. You can't force the willing. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see what else is going on in here. You know, I'm beginning to really wonder. I'm beginning to really wonder why God Loves Me has so many haters. And I didn't see her here last night. I don't see her here today. I'm going to wait and see if she shows up during this show. Because she's actually still a moderator here. And I don't know. I'm just beginning to get a different picture of her. That has to do partially with, her reactions, her behavior, how she responds to people. She's a pretty in-your-face type of person, and a lot of people are now trying to get messages through here and saying, be careful of her. I'm scared for everyone. Her brother's an active gang member in Hunters Point. That's a dangerous part of town in San Francisco. Her other brother is in prison for life. She is very dangerous. I have to conceal my identity. Well, I mean, as much of a trolling statement as that is, why would somebody go out of their way to do something like that if it somewhat wasn't true? So, I mean, I'm not saying I believe it, but I'm also not ruling it out. And so I'm going to wait and see if God Loves Me shows up today and see how she reacts. If she does not show up, then I'm probably going to end up removing her moderator wrench. But anyway, as a matter of fact, you know what? I just got to go out on a limb. I got to protect my channel. There's just too much negativity happening from all of that networking I've done lately. And from this point on, I've got to really get to know moderators and have them be around for a while before I moderate them. So I'm going to go ahead and remove God Loves Me moderator wrench. There's just too much drama surrounding her. And she's really been overreactive to a lot of things, and she's fed into a lot of things to the point of where I just don't know what her intentions are. I'm trying to get into my community settings here. But give me just a second here. I need to find out where she's at. All right, God Loves Me, if you're listening, until further notice and we talk more, I've removed your moderator wrench. You're still welcome here for the time being, but I have a feeling you've already decided you won't be coming back to this channel. You haven't been as active the last day or so. So if you want to talk about things, we're connected on Google Hangouts. You can send me a Google Hangouts message. If your husband wants to talk with me, that's no problem. but I gotta do what I gotta do to protect my channel. There's just too much negativity surrounding you right now, and in all honesty, I'm not holding that against you, but your reaction to it is in a way where you're not trying to fix it. You've been more so instigating these trolls than trying to squash them. At least I try to squash the trolls. So something just isn't sitting right about me, or something isn't sitting right with me regarding God loves me. So let me know God loves me. Anyway, Barbara, you're not blocked. Try again. Did somebody block Barbara Placence? Moderators, do not block Barbara Placence. I'm looking for Barbara right now, and I'm looking to see. No, Barbara. Barbara, I just made you a moderator on my channel. That's how much faith I'm putting into you, despite our past differences. You are now a moderator on the channel. I don't know. I didn't see you were timed out. Maybe something happened. I'm going to discuss your situation next, Barbara. And I was not there, but a few people reached out to me and made me aware of what happened on Morning Coffee today on JB Gunner's hashtag Gun Squad channel. It looks like apparently, I guess, Barbara, you or somebody banned Crazy Chick Sheena. Here's the thing. I can't control what people do on their channel. What I will say right now is that I'm on good terms with JB and apparently now Barbara, and I'm putting my faith in them. They've been very loyal here, and I've been loyal to them, and I don't have any issues with either one of them or the Gun Squad or the Gunners Angels or anything that they do. And I want to be supportive. And JB and I more than likely will be working together on some other projects. I'm getting some messages behind the scenes here. Well, let me check Nightbot. Let me check Nightbot. Because I did do some moderation with Nightbot in the past with blocked words, when there were some issues with people I no longer have issues with. So let me check. Let me check here. Okay. It's not Nightbot. I'm going to look and see very quickly here. I'm going to look to see in my community settings if I have any blocked words there regarding people in the past that now I'm good with, and make sure that anything relating to them is no longer blocked. Give me just a second here. I got to go through this. Okay. Yeah, I guess the YouTube blocked words list works quite well along with Nightbot. That's why there hasn't been a lot of spam in my channel, folks. You set your blocked words list properly within your YouTube community settings and it actually works. But let me just make sure that everything has been removed that needs to be removed. All right, hey Cicely, you can try again now. Everything has been updated. Everything should be working fine. But what I will say is, based on what you sent me, Cicely, is that words I wanted to block in the past were actually being blocked by the YouTube block words filter and by Nightbot. So that's good. So we should be back to normal now. Barbara, I believe you. Barbara, I honestly believe you. I'll tell you why. And Sheena, I have a lot of love for you, and we're good. I want to make a very clear statement to both you, Sheena, and Barbara, that I'm good with the both of you. But I'm also going to mention what I feel is happening. Barbara and Sheena, you two are both very highly opinionated women. At the same time, you're still women and you have emotions. No disrespect, I'm stating the facts. I respect you ladies and your opinions and the fact that you're strong women, strong modern day women that are highly opinionated. But you ladies are still ladies and you still have fucking emotions. Sometimes those emotions are going to get the best of you and you're going to make mistakes. Maybe Sheena said something that was misperceived to be an attack when it wasn't. Maybe she was just stating her opinion. All I want to say is this. Sheena's been a great contributor of mine for a long time, and she's not going anywhere. Barbara's been one of JB's best contributors, and now, her and JB are both moderated here. I'm trying to show good faith and respect. Sheena and Barbara, can you both bury the hatchet? You two are really good, smart, strong women that can help other women that are not as strong as you become as strong. You both together can provide such greatness. Why not stop listen. No need to ignore her, Barbara or Sheena. Just be cool with each other. Sheena, you don't hate Barbara. Barbara, you don't hate Sheena. This is just women being women. And this is the shit that drives JB and I and other men fucking crazy. I mean, there's nothing we can really do because you ladies are emotional beings. But if we look at this logically, from a logical standpoint, it's a little bit ridiculous because neither one of you hate each other. You're both cool people. Can we not just learn to agree to disagree on some things and say, okay, I respectfully disagree with you. I respectfully disagree with you, Barbara. I respectfully disagree with you, Sheena. And not get emotionally butthurt over it. Now, I know I'm asking quite a bit to any lady to turn off the fucking emotion because that's how you were built to be by a higher power that I know to be God. So how could I hold something against you ladies that is part of the way you were made to be by a higher power, like I said, that I know to be God? I can't. Tony Patriot, Sheena is not a bitch. She's not a bitch. In public, I kick that. Sheena, I'm about to delete your message. Sheena, can we be cool, please? I'm trying to make peace here. Sheena, if you have respect for me and you're loyal here, you know what? I'm about to fucking go off. I'm about to fucking go off right now. But so I don't go off, I'm going to go off camera for about 3 minutes. And I'm going to let you folks think about this, and I'm going to calm my motherfucking self down before I cause some fucking issues here. 35 in the box, I didn't even notice that. 35 people here. I'm going to come back. We're going to talk about Barbara. We're going to talk about Sheena. We're going to talk about getting the fuck along. I went toe-to-toe with JB Gunner for 2 fucking years. We went at each other hard. And now we buried the hatchet. And it feels much better. And I enjoy it. And I actually enjoy him being here. And supporting him. You ladies have not gone through what I went through, JB went through, and some others have been through. This is really fucking petty. So I'm going to take about a 4 or 5 minute break to cool myself down. And no, I'm not going to have a smoke, JB. I don't smoke. I just don't want to say the wrong thing. I might go have a shot really quickly, to be honest with you. Thinking about going to my liquor cabinet and taking a fucking shot. No, I'm never smoking again. I haven't had one in a long time. I might go have a fucking shot right now, to be honest with you. No, Barbara, you don't need to ignore her, and neither do you, Sheena. Can you both get along for the sake of, being cool and being respectful to my wants and needs? Ladies, you always want men to cater to your fucking wants and needs. Why don't you cater to ours every once in a while? Seriously. I want you both to get along. You both are good people that can work together and help a lot of people. Sheena, you're one of my best contributors. Barbara is practically JB's best contributor. I'm going to be working with JB. Can we not just fucking get along? Yes, Barbara, I understand that. Sheena, Sheena, I respect you and I like you and you're really a cool person. And you could be the better person here, Sheena. Okay. Okay. I'm still gonna just take a quick break because, I mean, look, I don't want to go off. I've gone off long enough on freaking YouTube. All right, folks, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Enjoy the goat on the screen. Let me know what you think about the background today. I will be right back. All right, everyone. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, live here on YouTube. Had to step away for a moment and have a shot of Goldschlager. I don't really like to drink while I'm on a stream. I don't really like to resort to alcohol for anything. I'm not an alcoholic, but sometimes, man, no disrespect, ladies, when you're dealing with women and you know they're both good women and for some reason they're just not getting along, that's just female nature. And we can talk about that on my channel all day, every day. It's just never going to change. It's just female fucking nature. That's just the way it is. And ladies, I have a lot of love and respect for you, and I accept you and respect you for who you are, but why can't you accept and respect each other for who you are in the way you were meant to be by a higher power? Sheena, I know you're a God-loving man like myself. Barbara, I'm not sure if you believe in God or not. I know JB has his own views. But Barbara, I am still alive, Barbara. I'm alive, but you probably made that comment while I was on a break, having a shot of Schlager. Let me refocus my camera, because for some reason when I left, my camera got unfocused. All right, that's much better. That's much better. So again, I really would love to see the ladies get along better than they have been, especially two highly influential people on JB's channel and my channel. You two are a huge part of this, and by you both going back and forth, it really is affecting JB and myself. It's affecting myself from moving forward. Can you only imagine how much further we would all get ahead? JB, myself, you, Sheena, Barbara Plaisance, any other content creator involved with this. Can you only imagine how much further we would get ahead if we didn't have to deal with this, right? They calmed down now, Eli. JB Gunner says, I believe in my penis. Eli, I am trying to respect your platform, but I refuse to let some bitter bitch attack me and not speak up. Well, Barbara, you don't have to say bitter bitch. I understand that. Like, here's the thing. In order for something to stop, somebody has to stop instigating it. And, you ladies are very emotional, and if you're trying to make peace and you use the word bitch, it's only going to stir the flame up. It's going to stir the pot up, which is what I'm trying to say. It's going to stir it up more. So, Ronaldo Smith-Jenkins says, want to hear a joke? Jamie is an alpha male. All right. That's your funny-ass opinion there, Ronaldo Smith-Jenkins. Welcome to the show. Jamie's pissed off that people come here and talk shit about him. But when people talk shit about me on his channel, he's okay with that. But he's not happy when people talk shit about him on my platform. What a fucking hypocrite. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that guy. He's not even worth a second of my time, to be honest with you. G-Rob, oh wait, I'm wrong. Barbara Plaisance, time and time again on this channel, she has called me Matt. Wait, what are you saying? Time and time again on this channel, she has called me without, or maybe come at you or something is what you tried to say, without me even addressing her. How many times does she have to do it before you realize it's her? Barbara, I understand where you're coming from. And Sheena, at the same time, I know how you are and I understand you. Sheena, you have your opinions. You can state your opinions in any way you want to state them. And same with you, Barbara. But if you're going to state some pretty heavy-hitting opinions, especially at someone directly, you got to expect to get it back. But I also ask you folks at the same time, or you ladies at the same time, and everyone else at the same time, to respect the platform that you're on, which, I know you ladies both don't have a problem with me at this point, but when you have a problem with each other, and I want to work with the both of you, and I'm trying to work with JB here, I mean, what in essence, what's happening here is that this is affecting my relationship and trying to work things out with JB. So can we just let bygones be bygones, Barbara and Sheena? JB, would you be willing to unban Sheena on your hashtag Gun Squad channel? Sheena, you may be done talking about it, but I'm not. When I'm done talking about it, I'll be done talking about it. I do respect you, Sheena. But I want you to feel good about it. You can be the better person. You can say, you know what, Barbara? Hey, you know what? I'm sorry if I said something that offended you. I didn't mean it. I'm really a good person. Reach deep within your heart and your soul and try to be good to everyone. Look, people were thinking JB Gunner and I were the last two people that would ever get along and work things out. I had to let go of a lot regarding what happened in the past between JB and I to even get to the point of today where he's been active on my channel. I've been active on his. I have not been commenting yet there. Maybe I'll start doing that, but I do watch his content. And now he's a moderator here. And I feel good about the way things are going. So if JB and I can bury the hatchet, and him and I have been through a hell of a lot more than both of you ladies have been through, why can't you ladies do it? Lucy Francis says, I'll kick you another big one if you solve the problem. What do you mean, Lucy? What do you mean? Are you talking about donation? Speaking of donations, folks, if you'd like to donate to help this channel continue growing, feel free to make a donation in any amount based on the value you feel you are receiving. Nightbot will be sharing my link every 6 minutes. You can scroll up and find out the last time he posted. PayPal.me/Coach Eli. You can also add a note of any length, and I'll read that note live on the air. Unless within that note you request to remain anonymous, I will definitely honor and respect that. I respect people's privacy here. I do not dox anyone. Donations are not required, but they are greatly appreciated, folks. So please consider that. Barbara Playson said, Eli, like I said, I can go back to not acknowledging her if I'm invisible to her. I can do the same. Just don't fucking address me and not expect me to freaking hammer back. Sheena, in essence, what Barbara's saying is that if you don't want Barbara to come at you, don't give her a reason to come at you. If you're going to state an opinion, and Barbara's highly opinionated. Let me tell you, Barbara and I have gone back and forth, but I've learned to really respect her because I actually firmly believe she means well. But she's a strong woman, Sheena, and so are you. You two are both very strong, opinionated women. But maybe you both can be even a little stronger than you already are and say, yeah, that's her opinion. I disagree with you respectfully. Cool, Barbara. Thank you for stating your opinion. I disagree with you. But hey, you know what? Glad that you're here. Why can't we be better people? Why can't we spread more love and positivity? Boy, you know, I'm so glad that Sheena and Barbara are both moderators here right now. And I do trust both you ladies to moderate my chat. I just don't trust you with each other. I mean, you know what, JB? We should get these two ladies on a fucking hangout panel and do one of these shows. What do you call it? One of these shows. Remember those days, JB, when I had the Dramasphere women on? And they came on and they were going at it. And I was sitting back eating popcorn. I mean, I didn't even say a fucking word for 2 hours. I'm sitting there. I'm like, every so often I hit the boxing bell sound and I'd come in. Okay. All right, continue, ladies. You know, and that's why they started calling me Jerry Springer. Show up, start the show, bring in the ladies, let them go at it for fucking an hour or two, and then come back and do your closing argument or whatever, right? And then get the fuck out of there, take your money and fucking run, right? I mean, I should probably create another channel and do shit like that. You know what I mean? James, stop expecting people to entertain you for free. That's not his job. Who's James? Who the hell is James? Oh. Don't beg for money. James Carlisle. A troll saying don't beg for money. Becky Barton, thank you for banning James Carlisle. I guess to you and some others, James Carlisle, you feel that anyone that asks for donations, even in the right way or ways, is begging for money. I'm going to leave that one alone and move on with the show. I'll donate as long as it ain't going to that 8-bit loser. No, I'm done with 8-bit. We're done. We're not going to even talk about him anymore. We've moved on. We've moved on. And speaking of which, hey, Cicely, can you let me know behind the scenes if you're able to use those words now that you said you weren't able to use before? Let me know. I'm sorry, folks. I'm a little all over the place because there's a lot happening right here. And give me a second. Let me log into PayPal in case somebody makes a donation. Okay. Okay, nothing's come through yet. No problem. All right, so are we good now? Are we all good now? I think JB should whip both their asses, then they can make him a sandwich. They can make me a sandwich while they're at it as well. Similar evil. Let's see. A Cicely says working now. Yes, I had certain words blocked, and that just proves to me that when I need to block certain words or shit, it actually does work between Nightbot and YouTube's community settings under the block words section. So, okay. So I want to move forward, folks. I have a lot to talk about here today. And if anyone wants to join me live on the air via Google Hangouts, I plan on being live for at least another 90 minutes. If no one comes on, I will probably take another break in about 45 minutes and come back to wrap things up. Barbara Playson says, I'm not scared to put on my YouTube gloves, Eli. Barbara, I've never questioned that for a fucking second. Barbara, I get that. Hashtag Gun Squad says, those are just losers that want to be entertained for free. I really wish YouTube would just start charging people $100 per account per month. I agree. I'd pay that shit. I'd pay it. At Tony, see, great show. Okay. All right. I'm going to move forward here. Again, if someone wants to join me or anyone wants to join me on Hangouts to come on the show in a little bit once I'm done doing the beginning of the show here, just let me know in the chat, or if you're connected with me on Hangouts chat, send me a Hangouts chat message, and I will get you the link. Tony Patriot, welcome to the show, bro. Hey, Tony, when are you planning to go live, bro? Are you planning on going live later tonight by any chance? Or tomorrow morning? I do have plans in the afternoon. I'm going to be going on a hike with my activity partner tomorrow. I'm going to be spending about 4 or 5 hours with her. But then I will be back in the evening, so more than likely I will be doing shows all weekend. Unless Tony is planning on doing a live stream tomorrow morning and he wants me to come on, like we were talking last time he was here, I'll do a live stream tomorrow morning around 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, and then probably same thing on Sunday. So, I'm going really hard in the paint, JB. I'm going to keep on moving forward, put out content every day. And yes, I will start getting some pre-recorded content out there soon again. Anyway. All right. You guys beat me to Scarecrow. Scarecrow. Once again, Eli is being JB Gunner's bottom boy. Eli grows some balls. Scarecrow, you grow some fucking balls and show your fucking face and use your real name and dox yourself. Just like JB and I both have. I'm only mentioning this for example purposes, everyone, and Scarecrow. Unless you have the balls to use your real name and show your face, get the fuck out of here. Seriously, dude. What a piece of shit, man. What an insecure, insensitive piece of shit that has nothing better to do on a Friday afternoon or early evening if you're on the East Coast than create a sock account and come trolling. I'm going to be getting all the 8-bit reactor trolls now, and 8-bit reactor is in his mid-20s, so he has trolls that are teenagers and in their early 20s. A lot of these pussified men that don't know how to be men nowadays, and they can't get pussy, so they come and create sock accounts on YouTube and they troll. This should be pretty interesting. So mods, just be ready. You guys are on top of it. Thank you so much. Sheena says, I cooking dinner. Barbara plays, by the way, you're welcome, Eli. A little drama is great from what I hear, laughing my ass off. I don't really like drama, Barbara Placence, but I seem to get involved in quite a bit of it unexpectedly. It's part of the game. It's part of YouTube. It's part of being a coach. You're going to be dealing with people that have, emotional issues and can't contain their emotional shit. And those are the people, Barbara, that need the most amount of help. But if they're not open to it, we can't help them. So it is what it is. He's a low-life troll, says Lucy. Franzi sits around 24/7 making fake accounts while waiting for his welfare checks to arrive. Hashtag Gun Squad. I listened to them retards last night after the stream, LOL. What'd you think about that, JB? Do you have any statement you want to make? Let me know. Hashtag Gun Squad said earlier, nothing funnier than a coward troll trying to call others bottom boys. Sir, hide your identity. I know. Look, dude, my name is Coach Eli Elias Melas. I live in Redwood City, California. I walk at Red Morton Park almost every day. Look me up, bro. You want to come and find me and say it to my motherfucking face? Come and say it to my face. Seriously. All you trolls out there, you weak ass, insecure, unstable, unhappy trolls, low-life trolls that cannot get pussy. It's not the women doing this, guys. It's the guys doing this shit. The young guys that can't get pussy. Because women nowadays are much stronger than you. And instead of becoming a stronger, healthier man to attract women and get laid, you guys come out here and troll. Troll confident people like myself and JB that have our shit together. It's ironic. It's funny. I gotta say, JB and Barbara and everyone else, it's highly fucking entertaining. I get that. And I'll have fun with it. But at the same time, as a coach, I'm trying to teach people how to better handle this shit. Don't let it get to you. I used to let the trolls get to me. Now I just embrace that shit. I'm like, wow, if you're going to take that much time to create a sock account to come and troll me, I must be worth it to you. I must mean something to you in some capacity, right? The broad seems to think you violated the guidelines and that she could take you down. She just kept repeating it like an autistic child. Yeah, that chick is crazy, man. The one on 8, I saw parts of 8-Bit's show last night. I didn't watch the whole thing. I maybe saw about 15 to 20 minutes of it skimming through. And you see, I know these people, JB, and I've heard them say the same shit over and over again. So why am I going to sit there and waste 4 hours of my fucking time that I don't have to hear a broken record? It's just not fucking worth it. It was a stupid, dumb stream. It was a desperate attempt for 8-Bit to get himself on the map. The bottom line is his content sucks. He has horrible quality with his internet connection. His camera sucks. His audio keeps cutting out. He's not a good speaker. He's a boring guy. And, he needs to more so focus on getting his shit together as a man than trying to run a YouTube channel. That's the motherfucking truth right there. That's why I am a legal carrying permit. So you carry a gun, Sheena? Okay. Lucy Franzi says, stick skinny, feminized millennials. You think those women are far left extremists? Lucy, JB, Barbara, Sheena? Ronaldo, let me know. Let me know. 34 people in the box. Thank you so much for being here. All right, folks, let's talk about loyalty and what I'm now expecting here on my channel. I got 3 emails yesterday. I'm going to mention the people that sent me the emails. I'm going to briefly discuss them. They did not tell me to keep it private, and I'm not here to get them in trouble. Their emails were great. I got an email from Lucy Franzese. Thank you. I get lots of emails from Lucy. You're a phenomenal guy, bro. You're a phenomenal guy, and I know you support JB as well. And that's just awesome, dude. That's just awesome. I also got an email from Becky Barton. Thank you, Becky. And I got an email from Sandra Palacio, who has been following JB for a while and who found out about me through JB. Thank you, JB. And they were all pretty much saying the same thing. They didn't really like what happened last night on 8-Bit Reactor's show. And in other words, I'm not going to read their emails. They're pretty long, which is good, but I'm not going to read their emails, but I'm going to pretty much sum up what they were all trying to say. Is rise above it. The reason why I came to your channel, I was a part of your channel in the past, and then there was so much craziness going on with all the hate that I left, but now I came back. You started creating really good content. Don't let this stuff derail you from what you've been doing lately. It's been really good, and you've been growing with the right people. I want to thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Becky, and thank you, Lucy, for pretty much all of you saying that. Now, Becky Barton, you mentioned something to me. I'm going to come out here and use you as an example. You basically were telling me, and I have to come out and say this, Becky. Becky, I have to come out and say this. Welcome to the show, Midnight Ravens. Thank you so much for being here. Because I have the utmost respect in you, Becky. Becky, I think you're one of the nicest women I've ever met in my life. You're a good person. And your boyfriend's a lucky man. You have a big heart. You're very forgiving. You're very loving. You're very caring. You're very intelligent. You've been on my panel before, and you were a natural. Even though it was your first time, I felt you did a great job. But you're struggling with something that I've struggled with in the past, and many other real YouTubers have struggled to get ahead. And I'm going to identify that here today and, make people aware of how I'm going to be handling this situation in the future. Becky is pretty much torn, because she likes 8-Bit Reactor and she likes me. And she wants to continue supporting the both of us, but she understands if I have to remove her solely on the fact that she wants to continue supporting 8-Bit. First of all, Becky, I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to share how I feel about the situation, because if you look at the title of my stream, it says loyalty / conflicts of interest. Becky, when there's a group of people out there that has gotten together to create a hate group against a channel like mine, that is known as the other side, the enemy. Now, you may not be enemies with them, and you may still want to continue supporting them, and I can't tell you what to do or tell anyone what to do. I can give you my opinion and share what I would do in your shoes, but it's ultimately going to be up to you. But before I continue with that, let me give you a better example that may help you understand that. You folks all know what a conflict of interest is, okay? I'm going to go back to the days where I was working in the retail corporate world, when I was working at a store level, okay? And let's say, for example, someone got hired to work for Costco. Okay? Let's say you got a job at Costco. You started working there. Costco only hired you part-time, but you needed full-time hours. So you had to go out and find a second job, right? Well, typically any job that you get hired at is not going to have a problem with you getting a second job if they're not able to give you full-time for the time being, as long as it doesn't affect you doing your job while you're working for them. And in addition, as long as it does not create a conflict of interest, such as working for Costco and then working for Costco's competitor, which is Sam's Club, a division of Walmart. Okay? So Sam's Club and Costco pretty much do the same exact thing. So if you went to Costco and got a part-time job, and then you went to Sam's Club and got a part-time job, in essence, what you're doing is you are creating a conflict of interest. Because they're both competitors, and there are going to be things that each company tells their employees and shares with their employees that they don't want the other side to know, which could affect the other side and hurt the other side. Right? Or hurt the same side. So the same thing in essence is happening here, Becky Barton, is that there's a conflict of interest if there's a moderator on my channel that also wants, I believe, Becky Barton, are you a moderator on 8-Bit Reactor's channel? I think you are. If you're not a moderator, that's a little bit different. I still have my feelings about that. But if you're a moderator on my channel and you're a moderator in my enemy's channel, that is creating a conflict of interest any which way you look at it. Now, Becky, I understand that you don't abuse your mod wrench and that, you would not, react emotionally and ban people out of spite based on the conflict of interest. But at the same time, can you ask yourself, if you're a moderator on my channel and you're a moderator on 8-Bit Reactor's channel and we have a falling out, he's now the enemy and we're different here. Do you feel that moderating between both of our channels would be more difficult for you to do because you would have to take a lot more things into consideration than you would if you didn't have that conflict of interest? JB Gunner, hashtag Gun Squad, says, not sure how anyone can like 8-Bit. There isn't one redeemable quality. I don't mean to be rude, but I have to agree with him on that. But it's up to each individual who they want to support. All I'm saying here is that, when it comes to my moderators, I do require a different level of loyalty than I require from the content consumers. Sheena says, I love my friend Becky. She's wonderful. She is wonderful. At Crazy Chick Sheena, that means a lot. Lucy says, I can't really speak on this with 8-Bit. He was here when I first stumbled upon JB and that Sao Bella, whatever that says, that Chara had sent me, and then I found you shortly after, and 8-Bit was here. Similar Evil says conflict of interest. Are you saying, Similar Evil, that you agree? It is a conflict of interest to be a moderator on my channel and then to also be a moderator in my enemy's channel. I'm not sure if Becky's a moderator there, but I think she is. Lucy Franzi says, I'm assuming this ordeal with 8-Bit goes back before I came along. It does. Hashtag Gun Squad says, how do you think I once felt in regards to Palacio, Lucy, and Becky's boyfriend? I understand that, JB. Yep. Becky Barnes says, I think so. Maybe not anymore, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Becky, if you want to reach out to 8-Bit and find out if you're a moderator there, then, in that situation, to be quite honest with you, I know for a fact that to be a moderator on both channels would definitely create a conflict of interest. Now, again, I don't have a problem if you want to continue supporting 8-Bit and go to his stuff. I mean, that's on you. I mean, in my honest opinion, you should talk to a lot of the people here within this chat and take everything that's happened at face value. But if you still want to look past all that and continue supporting him, you're going to have to at least make one choice, and that's which channel do you want to be a moderator on if you so happen to be a moderator on his channel. Now, if you're not a moderator on his channel, then you know what? That's fine, But you can't be a moderator on my chat and a moderator, in my enemy's house. It's a conflict of interest. And that's just something I'm not going to, no matter how nice the person is, that's just not something I'm going to tolerate anymore. I would only moderate blatant troll, says Becky Barton. Anyone with legit opinion should be allowed to voice it, even if I don't agree. Becky Barton, I have no doubt that your moderation skills are phenomenal. And even if you had a mod wrench on both my channel and 8-Bit's channel, that you would be fair. But do you understand how that actually is a conflict of interest? I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying, like, in this chat, can you folks let me know? Press a 1 if you feel this situation is a conflict of interest. Press 2 if you don't think it is. If you feel, for example, if a moderator in my channel is also a moderator in my enemy's chat, if you feel that's a conflict of interest, press 1. If you don't, press 2. And you can share your reasons as well. Crazy Chick Sheena says, 8-Bit did Eli wrong, backstabbing him, but Eli, the better person. Sheena, I'm so glad that you and Barbara are getting along right now. This is cool. I really like both of you ladies. And I thank you for your comments. And I really, Sheena, I'll go to bat for you any fucking day. I'll go to bat for you any fucking day, girl. But it's nice to see you and Barbara just having a conversation and enjoying this. That's really, really good to hear and see. Or see, because I can't hear you ladies. You're in the chat. Anthony Patriot is a true conservative, says Crazy Chick Sheena. Cool. He's a good guy. I'll just sum it up as him being a good guy. Similar Evil says yes, and I believe you were responding to it is a conflict of interest. Tony Patriot says thanks, Sheena. Barbara Playson says, I'll tell you this. I couldn't sit on a stream, much less moderate it, while they disrespect JB. I defend my friends like I would family. And I now more so understand that, Barbara. The thing is, look, if you don't get along and it wasn't meant for you to work with a certain creator or their group of people, you just walk away. Either bury the hatchet and you all get along, or you walk away, because there's no in between. It's just not going to work. Because I more so now realize that real good YouTubers have a strong, loyal following that will go to bat for that creator no matter what they do. Even if they're wrong, they'll go to bat for that creator. And I very much so and more so understand the level of loyalty that's required now to really grow your channels out here, especially nowadays with the way the YouTube algorithm is. WrestleMania, hey there, Elias at A Grip on Life. How are you this fine day, my friend? Well, it is a beautiful, beautiful Friday afternoon here in the San Francisco Bay Area in Northern California, in the good old US of A. I feel good. How are you doing, WrestleMania? How's your son Elias doing? Thank you for stopping by, bro. Thank you so much. Let's see. Similar Evil says 1. Gun Squad says 1. Sheena says Eli heart. Lucy says, I believe Becky is a capable lady. She can handle her own. I agree. And again, Lucy, I'm not saying that Becky would not be able to properly moderate my channel and 8-Bit Reactors channel, even with this falling out that we have. But at the end of the day, plain and simple, it is a conflict of interest. It is like working for Costco part-time and then working for Costco's competitor, Sam's Club, part-time. If either one of those companies found out that you were working for their competitor, okay, while working for them, they would both fire you. That's against any company's policy. And how loyal, see, when you work for someone, they want you to be loyal to them, right? So how loyal could you be to Costco if you were also working part-time for Sam's Club? There's no fucking loyalty there. And why is someone going to hire you and pay you money if you're not going to be loyal to them, right? WrestleMania, supposedly 8-Bit is trying to do a rebranding and change of focus on his channel. This is what he said on Gemma Grace's live stream today. Hopefully, he will really make the effort. Well, more power to him. Good luck to him. I tried helping that guy for a long time, WrestleMania. I also gave him $200. I gave him $800 worth of life coaching for free. I did so much for the guy, and this is what he does to repay me, right? And he tries to say on his show last night that I'm the one who started this. No, 8-Bit. You're the one that talked shit behind my back. You're the one that started talking to people, and then everyone started. 8-Bit, I got loyal people behind the scenes that watch content. I don't have the time to go and watch all these shit drama streams anymore. But there are people that care about me behind the scenes that love all this drama shit. So all these people reached out to me and told me what you were doing. And even though you didn't go public on it, other creators that were talking about you because you had private messaged them or gone into their live stream chats and talk, mentioned my name. So obviously, 8-Bit, you were talking about me behind my fucking back. So you're a fucking liar, bro. You're a fucking liar because here's the thing, 8-Bit. If you didn't come out and say I instigated this, then no one would be there to support you, not even my haters. Even my haters would not support you if they knew you were lying to them about who actually instigated this. But you are lying to them, and you are lying to yourself, most importantly, 8-Bit. So 8-Bit can go on anyone's live streams. He can go on the live streams of all the people in the past that hated me, that have hated me and didn't like me or had a falling out with me. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter even if he gains subs doing it. No one's going to watch his shit because his content is shit. The bottom line is content is king, 8-Bit. And until you can fix your audio quality, your video quality, become a better speaker, and do more interesting and engaging live streams and videos, it doesn't matter. You can have 1 million subscribers. No one's going to watch you, bro. Maybe YouTube was not meant for you. But now you seem to feel like you have something to prove. Now, another thing he mentioned, he goes, I have 1,300 subscribers. Brutally Lauren was on there last night. Don't you have 1,300 subscribers, Eli? Don't you have, with the nasally, brutally Lauren voice, don't you have 1,300 subscribers, 8-Bit, and Eli only has 500? Yeah, but I still get more traction than he does because I have more loyal subscribers and genuine organic subscribers. All of his subscribers, brutally Lauren, are sub for sub. And even if they were genuine subscribers, even genuine subscribers are not going to follow shit, boring content. That's the bottom fucking line. Barbara places 2-Bit is going to become your next RJ. He's going to start talking in all your sloppy seconds. JB, when are we going to do our show, bro? JB, you and I will become world fucking famous going around and calling these motherfuckers out. I mean, I look forward to that, dude. I mean, dude, I'll put in everything I got into that motherfucking show. At the midnight, yep, he was reported. Who was reported? 8-Bit? Listen, I don't care if you guys flag him or not. I don't give a shit. I'm not looking to shut the guy down. The guy does not need to be shut down by YouTube because he's shutting himself down. He's burying himself. He's got nothing in the tank. He needs to dig deep and reach deeply within and say, you know what? Enough is enough. I got to get off of YouTube, get a fucking job, and get my life back on track. Or get it on track because maybe his life was never on track in the first place. And if 8-Bit thinks that going toe-to-toe with me is a great way for him to gain traction, and if he thinks that, this back and forth is going to be victorious for him, 8-Bit, you have no fucking idea who you're dealing with, bro. Must get going. Everyone says WrestleMania. Have a wonderful evening at a Grip on Life. Bye all. Thank you for being here, Jamie, a.k.a. WrestleMania. Enjoy your weekend, bro. I'm going to be out hiking tomorrow afternoon, but I will be live tomorrow morning before I go hiking, and I will be live on Sunday once, possibly twice. More than likely, folks, this will be the only show I do here today. So, okay. Let me continue here in the chat. What else is going on here? Let's see. Lucy Franzese at Becky Barton. I gotcha. Are you subbing to Becky Barton? Lucy Franzese. I think we've already all subscribed to Becky Barton and we're waiting for her content. I'll tell you, after having that shot of Schlager on my last break, I should probably have a shot more often, man. Kind of loosens me up a little bit. I don't want to be dependent on alcohol, which is why I don't drink that often. But I really felt the need to have a shot earlier because I really care about Sheena and Barbara. And we've had our ups and downs, Barbara, and even you and I, Sheena. I mean, I don't think we really had a problem. We may have gone at it a little bit initially till I got to know you, but things are cool now, and I really like that. So, Becky, you are understanding, fair, and no drama, says Crazy Chick Sheena. And Becky Barton says, at Crazy Chick Sheena, I really do try for that. I believe you, Becky. Becky, you got nothing to prove to me. You are an amazing woman. You're an amazing person. You really are. Becky Barton says, Eli does have a point, though, and it is something about which I really need to think. Becky, no disrespect. You can think all you want, and I respect your wishes, but there's really nothing to think about. A conflict of interest is simply that. It's a conflict of interest. The decision that if you're moderated on 8-Bit's channel, the decision you're going to have to make is not whether you want to leave my channel or his. You could stay on both channels, but you're going to have to decide which channel you want to be moderated on. Because if you remain moderated on 8-Bit's channel and you stick around there with a mod wrench, that's a conflict. That's a conflict of interest. And I'll still keep you here, and I'll still respect you the same. I will just have to remove your mod wrench. But here's the thing: if you go to 8-Bit, why don't you do this, Becky Barton? Why don't you test 8-Bit to see how he reacts to you? if you are moderated there, why don't you ask him to remove your mod wrench, but you still want to support him, and see if he blocks you or how he reacts to you. I bet you if you are, I think you are moderated on 8-Bit's channel. I bet if you ask him to unmod you, it's going to trigger him emotionally to the point of where he's going to come at you and say, I can't believe you're letting Eli do this to you. I know exactly what he's going to do. That's what these trolls do. They try, especially the women in these situations, they try to get to you emotionally and make you feel guilty and bad. And all I'm trying to do is prepare you for what I already know is going to happen. 8-Bit isn't Sam's Club or Costco. He is Salvation Army! Oh, Ronaldo, bro. I got a lot of love for you, bro. Dude, I got to give you a fucking huge round of applause for that. That was funny as fuck. 8-Bit Reactor isn't Costco or Sam's Club. He's Salvation Army. Salvation Army. Ronaldo Smith Jenkins. Dude, that makes my entire fucking week, bro. That's the funniest fucking thing I've heard in a fucking long time, dude. I gotta read that a third time. It was so good. Ronaldo Smith Jenkins says, I'm gonna try to do it with a straight face. I'm fucking crying. It's so fucking funny. 8-Bit isn't Sam's Club or Costco. He is Salvation Army. Great Chick Sheena says, 8-Bit was written up for trolling you, Eli. I let YouTube know and hear my conservative mind. Do what you gotta do, Sheena. I don't expect that, but, that's what you felt. I support you. But I didn't flag him. I didn't flag anybody. I'm not, you know what? Sheena, here's the thing. He's going to bury himself. Whether YouTube ever shuts him down or not, which I'm not trying to get the guy shut down anyway. I don't care what he does. He's shutting himself down. He has no clue what he's doing. He's making himself look like a jackass. He had people that truly supported him financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. He had real friends through myself, a Sicily, a 10 behind the scenes. Okay, we were there for him. We gave him so much time. So he's burying himself, Sheena. He's burying himself. Lucy Franzi says, but that would be a straight democracy. We live in a republic founded by a republic as a republic for a simple reason. Yeah, okay, good point there, Lucy. Ronaldo Smith Jenkins furthermore says, 8-Bit begging for phone money. What a bum. He really wasn't begging for it at me. He was begging his audience for it. He never begged me for money. And that's why I helped him. And initially, I thought that there was something wrong with his audience calling him an e-beggar. But now I see all along what he's done. The same thing that he just did with me is what he's done to his past audience. And now it just all makes sense to me. They say history has a way of repeating itself. And people get stuck in patterns sometimes, and that's what 8-Bit's been doing. He's been going from community to community to community, looking for loyalty, looking for donations. And if he goes into a community, gets something, and then it dries up, he'll kick it to the curb and then go somewhere else. Well, this time, he fucked with the wrong community because he fucked with me that has capabilities of getting information out here at this level. JB now knows about it. He has technology able to get this information out. Now, everyone knows the truth about 8-Bit. He basically buried himself. So, I'm not concerned whether people flag him or not, whether he goes down or not. To me, he's non-existent. I don't wish him any harm, regardless, but I also know that he's burying himself. He's already buried himself. That's it. 8-Bit's only content is watching how much of a bum he is, says Ronaldo Smith Jenkins. Wow. Lucy Franzi says content is king. Absolutely, bro. Content is fucking king. Yeah. Okay, the Midnight Raven. The video from last night doesn't seem to be on his channel anymore. Oh, really? He took it down, huh? Really? Really, Raven? So he pussied out. He became a sissy. I should have downloaded it while I could have, but I don't care. Who cares? It's nothing new, what they were talking on that channel about. Let me see. Where is 8-Bit Reactor? 8-Bit Reactor. Let's see. What a sissy you are, 8-Bit. You do a 4.5-hour stream talking shit about me, and now you take it down. That's how much of a sissy you are, bro. That's how much of a fucking sissy you are, dude. If you felt good doing that stream at that time, and then you did one like the day before that or a couple days before that when this whole thing started going down, and then you removed that too. Why, 8-Bit? Are you realizing that you fucked up and you burned your bridge with the wrong guy? One of the only guys that really cared about you and helped you at the level I helped you? Wow, what a freaking sissy, man. Seriously, dude. Are your nuts still intact, bro? Are your fucking cojones still there? I'm really not trying to be rude by saying that, dude. I'm asking you to go down below your waist and make sure that you still have balls, bro. Make sure you still have fucking balls intact. Because your behavior is showing me otherwise, bro. He deleted, maybe he put it to private, but he took down that stream. I really don't give a shit. It just shows how much of a pussy this guy is. Gotta bring back the BFP list. This guy is a big fucking pussy. He is. He's a big fucking pussy. What a fucking shame. And that's how men in their 20s behave nowadays. That's how our millennial men and post-millennial Generation Z, I-generation men behave today. They behave like big fucking pussies. And the women out there are stronger and empowered, and they behave more like men than the men do. It's really sad, guys. I'm really saddened by this generation of men. And you guys sit there and you blame women for this shit happening. No. Blame your fucking selves for not being a man. Just because women have been empowered today doesn't mean you still can't be a fucking man. Have some balls, 8-Bit. You want to talk about me? Leave your shit up. You want to go one-on-one with me, 8-Bit? Why don't you come on a panel with me? Let's do that. Why don't we go on a panel, 8-Bit? Why don't you come confront me face-to-face, man-to-man? You want to play in the big leagues, 8-Bit? Here's your chance. You want to come and confront me, man-to-fucking-man? Let's do it. Or are you a big fucking pussy? Seriously. I'm not trying to derail my show talking about this, but my audience is talking about this. And today we're talking about loyalty. We're talking about conflicts of interest. And also the brand new hashtag Coach Eli Clan. What do you folks think about that? All right. What else is going on here? Let's see. The Midnight Raven said, yeah, the video from last night doesn't seem to be on his channel anymore. We got to that. Barbara Plaisance, 2-Bit is going to become your next RJ. We already said that. He's going to start talking in all your sloppy seconds. 8-Bit needs an account on a jerk-off site. Oh, similar evil, bro. You're funny as fuck, man. Thank you so much. Lucy Franzese at the Midnight Raven, welcome. Crazy Chick Sheena says, at the Midnight Raven, yep, he was reported. The Midnight Raven, oh, okay, I Crazy Chick Sheena. WrestleMania must get going. Okay, we already got to that. Lucy Franzese, JB gets brutal. Yeah, he does. He does. And I understand more so why he does it now. He's dealing with stupid shit out here. I'm dealing with that stupid shit out here. But I've learned how to better handle it now. All right, where are we? Me and my sister write a long statement in Eli's support. Oh, you wrote a long statement. Okay, no worries. Becky Barton says, damn it, I forgot to record my intro video today. Well, Becky, you can do it tonight or tomorrow. There's plenty of time for that. I might have to hit Chara's cabinet after this video. Yeah. I still got to go take my walk at the park. Who knows? Maybe I'll have a beer tonight. I'm in one of those moods where I may have a few drinks tonight, man. It's been a long week. Between my insurance work and my YouTube stuff and just other things I have going on, I've had a lot on my plate lately. Let's see. Crazy Chick Sheena says, okay, got my earphones on. Hashtag Eli. Somebody sent me a PM. Oh, thank you, Asistly. I've reached out to 8-Bit and told him you want him to confront you live. No response yet. He's a sissy, bro. He's watching me right now. He knows he fucked up. He knows he can't go toe-to-toe with me. He doesn't have the balls to do it. And I will bury the motherfucker if he comes on here. He has no cojones at all. None. And he's learning a hard lesson right now. Because he fucked with the wrong person, is what he did. 8-Bit Reactor is currently on Gemma Grace's live stream. Becky Barton says, let me see here. Where? Shit, the chat keeps going off the screen here. Becky Barton says, I plan to ask him about that. Okay, you're talking about the mod wrench thing and to remove it and see how he responds to it. At Lucy Franzese, I'd kill for a drink right now. I know, everyone wants a drink right now. It's one of those days, you know. Sheena says, laughing my ass off. Lucy Franzese, we can't be doing that democracy voting shit. We live in a republic founded by... Okay, I think you wrote that up above as well, too. I'm not going to read that whole thing there. Crazy Chick Sheena says, got him. I don't know what you mean by that. Barbara Plaisance, is 2-Bit secretly a woman? I thought women were the emotional ones. Well, you're supposed to be, Barbara. But in today's day and age of modern day feminism and radical feminism and women being liberated, women have become much stronger. And men have become pussies. They've become pussified. And I can't 100% blame 8-Bit for it because the system itself has pussified men. And I feel that JB Gunner, a.k.a. hashtag Gun Squad, feels the same way. That's a good point, Barbara. Lucy Franzese at Becky Barton. I haven't had a drink in roughly 7 years. Probably knock me on my ass. Yeah, if it's been a while, it's going to affect you. Becky Barton says that Lucy Franzese, I recently stopped drinking anything harder than beer or wine, but here lately the temptation is there. Midnight Raven says, 8-Bit is on Gemma's live stream now, using all past friends of yours who try to get ahead. That's all right. What he doesn't realize, Raven, is that those people are only going to follow him when he talks shit about me. You see, what these people don't get, Raven and everyone else, is that this whole group are the Eli haters. They will only go to live streams and watch videos that are talking shit about me. So the moment he starts putting out his own shitty ass content, none of this traction he gains is going to get him views. So let him do what he wants to do. He can have all these people. All these people, Midnight Raven, all these people can sulk in each other's misery for all I care. But yeah, I appreciate you making me aware of that. I just think it's funny as fuck. He honestly thinks that by going to these channels, okay, like Gemma Grace. I haven't been on Gemma Grace's channel in a while. How many subs does she have right now? Let's go look at Gemma Grace's channel. And I'm not going to put it on the screen because these people will flag you for stupid reasons. There she is. So Gemma Grace has 2.8K subs. Gemma Grace has almost 3,000 subs. She's got 16 people watching right now. I've got under 500 subs, and I've got 29 people in the box with pretty much like 1/5 or 1/6 of her subs. I've got twice the amount of people here. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, it does, but it shouldn't make a lot of sense, if you know what I mean. Her content is boring as fuck. Yes, RJ, I know you're listening. Your content, RJ, is boring as fuck. Gemma's content is boring as fuck. A lot of the people in these sub-for-sub communities have boring ass content. And the only way they get any traction is when they talk about me. The only reason why there are 16 people on Gemma Grace's channel right now is because they're talking about me. 30 in the box here right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Wow. Barbara, Gemma is a sweetheart. She is. I have nothing bad to say about her, but the truth of the matter is, no matter how much I love somebody, Barbara, if their content sucks, it sucks, Barbara. Barbara, listen, if my content sucked, or if I did a shitty show one day, I'd expect you to tell me. I wouldn't be offended by it. I'd be like, what the fuck can I do to make it better? Because, Barbara, I want the most critical person on my channel to critique me, because if I can cater my content in a way to where my biggest critic likes my content, then I know I'm doing something right for everyone. So you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a problem with Gemma. She's a nice, sweet lady. And she wouldn't hurt a fly. But the bottom line is her content is boring and it sucks. JB, tell me I'm wrong if you're still around. Seriously. But let's look at this, okay? Let's look at Gemma's channel here. And I'm looking at her views. Her last 10 videos, from newest to oldest, 43 views, 114 views, 148 views, 41 views, 82 views, 122 views, 95 views, 33 views, 73 views. Now, on my channel, okay, A Grip on Life, that has, remember, 1/5 to 1/6 fewer subs than her. She has 5 to 6 times more subs than I do. Let's look at the views on my last 10 streams or videos, okay? Let's look at that. I'm going there right now, but you're not going to see it on your screen. Right now we have 20, it says 25 there. What do we have here right now? Let me look. We've got 27 in the box right now. Okay. Last 10 videos from me. From yesterday and before that. 383 views, 396 views, 471 views, 387 views, 438 views, 481 views, 407, 273. That was kind of an off day, but still better than Gemma with 5 to 6 times the subs. 472, 299, 253. You get the hint. Okay? So all I'm saying is that these people can have each other. And they're not real YouTubers. They're hobbyists. If that's what they enjoy doing, And if 8-Bit is a hobbyist and doesn't want to make money on YouTube and running as a business, then more power to him for being there. I think what 8-Bit is more so doing right now is trying to get on as many panels as possible to share his GoFundMe link and try to, basically panhandle to people, e-beg to people, whine and cry at people to make money. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom fucking line there. All right, folks, I'm going to take a break in about a minute or so here. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to read some more chat messages. And then I'm going to talk about the hashtag Coach Eli Clan. And I'm going to wrap up this show at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. So let me just cue up some music here. Ooh, what do I want to play? What do I want to play? All right. Enjoy the music, folks. And I'll be back in about 5 to 7 minutes. Oh, yeah! Yeah! Great song to come back to. Give me a second, folks. All right. We're good. We are so good. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, live here on YouTube, the world's most awesome platform for entertainment, and where you can learn just a little teeny tiny bit about anything you want to learn about out here. I'm glad you can all join me here today. It is 7:29 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 4:29 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. We're going to go for another 31 minutes, wrap it up at the top of the hour, then I'm going to take my walk. So if anyone wants to come and see me face to face and talk shit to me to my face, meet me at Red Morton Park and let's go on a walk with purpose. I got to bring back my walking with purpose videos. Now, it's funny, some of you know some of the people that I was involved with in my former community. A guy named Traversable Underground MGTOW. I think he goes by a Traversable Philosophy now. He gave me an idea and he said, you should call your walks to the park Walking Aimlessly. Walking Aimlessly. I got a good laugh out of that. Maybe you folks did as well. But I don't walk aimlessly, Traversable Underground MGTOW, or a Traversable Philosophy. I walk with purpose! I walk with purpose. So any of you trolls, if you're anywhere near Redwood City, California, Red Morton Park, come and walk with me. Walk with purpose. And tell me to my motherfucking face how you honestly feel about me. Yeah! All right. Crazy Sheena says, beautiful background. That's a goat. You know why I put the goat back there? Because us Greeks, I'm full-blooded Greek, we like goat cheese. That's called feta cheese. How many of you have had feta cheese out there? It's like the most fucking awesome cheese. Feta cheese is made from goat milk. So today, I said, let me put some cute animal in the backdrop and, touch the ladies emotionally. See, the guys don't give a shit. The guys, I could put a big piece of shit in the background one day, and the guys would be like, that's cool, dude. That's a piece of shit. You're right, it's a piece of shit. And then the guys might say, hey, bro, are you saying I'm a piece of shit? I'm like, yeah, you're a piece of shit, bro, but I'm a piece of shit too. Every now and then we're all pieces of shit. Big pieces of shit, right? But see, the women wouldn't resonate with that. And because the men require less attention than the women, you got to hit the women emotionally and put the little cute goat. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, look at the little goat back there out in the forest and the trees and the plants. Oh, that is so cute. Look at his eyes. They're so beautiful. You see, even the strong women nowadays are touched emotionally by this shit. So, don't get me wrong. I think the picture is beautiful myself as well. But you get what I'm saying, right? I see a metalhead behind you, so similar evil. Dude, I used to, the very first concert I went to was Tears for Fears, and Aerosmith, I believe, was playing there. And I've also been to a Skid Row concert, 18 in Life. There were some great metal bands back in the 80s and 90s. And, music was so much better back then. Nowadays, you got this electronic shit. Like, nobody uses real instruments anymore. They do everything digitally. They do remixes. Like, nothing is authentic and original anymore. And same out here on YouTube. Like, a lot of people regurgitate content. Nobody does something original anymore. So that's My advice to you folks is be original. There's no one out there like me. There's no one out there like JB Gutter. That's why we get some decent traction on our channels. But yeah. Oh, you said you see a meal behind me, dude. I misread your note. I thought you said I see a medal behind you or in you or something. I thought you were talking about metal music, dude. I got that wrong. But anyway, it was a good statement, anyways. I said meal, but I agree on the concerns. You're right, bro. On the concerts, I mean. I can't even talk. I said meal, but I agree on the concerts. My apologies, bro. I'm not reading the chat properly. I'm getting a little too excited here. Plus, when it scrolls up, I'm looking at the chat on my OBS screen, and sometimes as it's moving, I don't see it properly. I should be looking at the chat on the actual website version there. Mrs. Kaw's in the house. Welcome, Mrs. Kaw. Mrs. Kaw. Hey, Eli, my first real concert was Depeche Mode, LOL, at Cal Expo. All right. Welcome to the show, Mrs. Kaw. Cal Expo, are you talking about in Sacramento? In the Arden Arcade area of Sacramento, California, Mrs. Kaw? I used to run some events down there. And I forgot what that street was. I forgot what that street was. When you get off of Business Highway 80, that goes through the Arden Arcade area in Sacramento. I used to run an event there at a Mimi's Cafe restaurant. So yeah, I used to drive by the Expo Center like once per month when I would run that event. So yeah, Lucy Francis says fucking right. Winger, Nelson. You're talking about Def Leppard, not Dead Leopard, right? Scorpion, Cinderella, you name it. Yeah. What about Whitesnake, bro? Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? I can't reach that high, man. You know, or here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Like a prisoner, I was born to walk alone. But I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time with you, 8-bit, so here I go again. Yeah, I knew you meant Def Leppard, bro. We're all making some mistakes here. It's Friday, bro. I'm not reading the chat right. You're saying Dead Leopard instead of Def Leppard. It's all good, bro. It's all good in the hood. It's great entertainment. Motley Crue fan says similar evil. I remember Motley Crue. Remember Rush? Permanent Waves? Yeah, that was some good shit. Look, folks. Yes, Eli, the very same Off Business 80. Yep. I think that was Arden Expressway. If I remember correctly. Cal Expo, SAC. I think it's Arden Expressway, isn't it? Shit. Expedition Boulevard, Alta Arden Expressway. Yep, and then there was Arden Expressway too, if I remember correctly. Yep. It's been a while. It's been years since I ran those events. So, folks, I'm gonna do some maintenance here in the chat. Good maintenance. I'm gonna continue to blow people's minds away. Yesterday we modded hashtag Gun Squad. Today we modded bar replacements, and we're really making some headway here. I'm gonna moderate 2 more people here today. First of all, and you're gonna probably be surprised, maybe not surprised about this, but you've been really coming around and been a part of the show. So, Mrs. Kaw, I'm going to moderate you. I'm going to welcome you to the moderator crew. And I think I even banned Mr. Kaw from my account. If he wants to come in and talk some shit, that's okay. You guys are actually really good people, and I really appreciate your support lately. And I know you've been listening for a while, but it's been a great pleasure to have you here. So welcome to the moderator crew, Mrs. Kaw. And one more person that sent me an email today. It was a beautifully written email, and she's been very supportive. Sandra Palacio, welcome to the moderator crew as well. Thank you so much. These are good people. They've been around for a while. We've gone back and forth throughout many communities, but it's time to make peace, folks. It's time to move forward. It's time to provide some real content to really help people get through their days and to uplift them and to entertain them and to just give them a place that they love coming to. Congratulations, Mrs. Ka, says Crazy Chick Sheena. And also Sandra Palacio. Absolutely, absolutely. It looks like we caught up in the chat here. For the last 21 minutes of the show, folks, I'm going to talk about the new hashtag Coach Eli Clan. Because the title of today's show, once again, is Loyalty / Conflicts of Interest, and introducing hashtag Coach Eli Clan plus network and Ask Coach Eli anything. By the way, if you folks have any questions you want to ask me regarding any of your business or personal needs, please feel free to put them in the chat. Also, if you want to donate to help the show continue moving forward, feel free to donate in any amount based on the value you feel you are receiving. Nightbot will be sharing my link every 6 minutes. Just scroll up and find the last time Nightbot shared my link. PayPal.me / Coach Eli. You can add a note of any length, and I'll read that note live on the air. Unless within that note you request to remain anonymous, I will definitely honor and respect that. I do respect people's privacy. I don't dox anyone. I make that very clear every time because some people fear being doxxed. I can understand that. Donations are not required, but they are also greatly appreciated. Mrs. Ka's like, wow, Eli, thanks for the trust. I will do my best to moderate when I'm here in your chat. You know my husband has a big mouth, though. I have a big mouth too, Mrs. Ka, so we have that in common. Listen, Mrs. Ka, your husband is an ex-cop. Your husband's heard every line of bullshit known to man and womankind. So your husband has had a lot of experiences that many of us haven't. Your husband's probably had some near-death experiences, I'm sure, that he's talked with you about. So I can understand that. But that's okay. If I haven't unbanned Mr. Carr, I will unban him and let him come and talk shit here. It's okay. But see, Mrs. Carr, you're the one that balances out Mr. Carr in one way, and in other ways, Mr. Carr balances you out. That's why you two work out. As a married couple, you guys balance each other out. You guys both understand each other, and that's great. That's great. We got to move forward, folks. We got to move forward. We had some crazy times in the past with certain people, but some people are still around and want to participate even after the craziness has dissipated. So that's it. Similar evil, if you keep coming around, bro, I will moderate you soon. I haven't known you as well, but you keep coming around and you'll be one of the next ones. I ordering pizza now, Eli. Well, Sheena, don't eat too much pizza because it's very fattening. And I know you want to keep your girlish figure, right? But you're very, very thin, Sheena, so you could probably eat a whole pizza and it wouldn't affect you. Right? Lucy Franzi says, he's had to put up with all these shitbags for years. Yep. Yeah, I have. I absolutely have. So here's the thing, folks. From this point on this channel, I am looking for loyalty. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, in the past I felt differently about it, but I started to realize that JB Gunner was right about needing loyalty for your YouTube channel to grow. Creating a loyal following. If you missed the first part of the show or any parts of this, to better understand what I'm saying now, you're going to have to go back and watch the replay. Again, I don't allow people to seek back or rewind, which is known as the DVR function, while you're live on the air. So you have to be here live. I want people to engage. So you're going to have to wait for the replay to go back and check it out. But yeah, check it out, and then the entire show will make sense to you. But from this point on, I'm looking for loyalty, especially through my moderators. Now, Mrs. Ka, I know I'm not going to hold against you having mod wrenches elsewhere, because I know you've been a part of those channels, for quite some time. And I know you're not one that goes on other channels and talks shit about me. And I pretty much buried the hatchet with those channels. So you're good, Mrs. Cobb. Okay? You're good. But yeah, I am looking for loyalty through my moderators. If I see moderators go to other channels and talk shit about me, they will no longer be moderators. They continue doing that, then they will be removed. I want this to move forward in a positive way, folks. And I don't want to create conflicts of interest. Okay, like I talked about at the beginning of the show as well. I think you all know when a conflict of interest arises. And if you really want to truly support a channel like this one or other channels, you're also going to think about, how what you do on other parts of YouTube can affect other channels you support. So again, that's where I'm looking to move forward at from this point on. Again, I'm not going to tell people what to do or what they can't do, but I am looking for loyalty, folks. I am looking to grow a group of loyal people here that are going to have my back and I'm going to have your back, especially through the moderators. And together, if you're a moderator here, you're a moderator because I honestly feel you got your shit together and you can help me better help other people that come to this channel that need support. Mrs. Ka, you got a lot of support systems in place. You know a lot about, helping people get through any situation. You've been a nurse in the past, and you understand the system of our country here very well. And you've helped many people. Those are the types of people I want here as moderators that are here to truly help people get through a rough time. Even Mrs. Ka was very helpful to 8-Bit Reactor. Very, very helpful, and I greatly appreciate that. What else? I'm going to ask for the moderators and anyone else here that is not a moderator that comes around here often and is consistent. Folks, if you have it in your heart to help this channel grow and you enjoy what happens here, share this. Share this channel on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, Instagram. Share this on your community tabs if you have the community tab enabled on your YouTube channel. Moderators, if you can, from this point on, can you share with people to like this stream when they come here? Please like the stream, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. If you can do that, I would greatly appreciate it. A Sicily needs no fucking wrench. Yeah, you're behind the scenes though, bro. Hey, Sicily, I will moderate one of your channels. Talk with me privately behind the scenes. And choose one that you're going to be on regularly, and I'll moderate that one channel the next time I go live. All right, bro? You can type in the chat, though, bro. Unless you want me to show people our private Hangouts messages on the air. But I won't do that to you, bro. It's all good. I know I need to get Cash App as well, similar evil. I'm still working on that. Still working on that. Absolutely. So, also, on Twitter, on YouTube, or anywhere else, I want you folks to start hyping up the Coach Eli clan. Come be a part of the Coach Eli clan, because we truly help people here. We have fun here. There's a lot of entertainment that's happening, but While we entertain people, we throw down those motherfucking truth bombs! Let people know what they're going to get when they come here. Let people know what they're going to get when they come here. Let's really take this hashtag Coach Eli clan to the next level. And once we do that, folks, you're going to see that all these trolls that have been coming at me or coming at you folks, they're going to start to wonder what's going on here. Oh my gosh, Eli and the people that are connected with Eli are starting to grow bigger than us. And, they're not being fazed by us anymore. Wow, what's really happening over there? Let's give these trolls the wow factor that they really are craving for. Well, maybe they're not craving it, but you know what I mean. Let's give them something to really talk about. But most importantly, folks, let's give the people of our communities worldwide out here on YouTube what they really want. Let's give them some good, great content that's not only entertaining, but actually teaches them something and helps them out legitimately in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to wrap up by saying this, folks. And I'm not going to promise this, but I'm thinking right now because I feel good. If I'm up to it later tonight for you night owls, I might do a late night with Coach Eli tonight. If I do a late night with Coach Eli, it probably will not start until about 2 a.m. Eastern Time, 11 p.m. Pacific Time, or maybe 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time, or 11:30 p.m. Pacific Time. A Sicily's like, oh, we got a double dose of Coach Eli today. Now A Sicily's going to be messaging me after this show. You're going to message me after the show, A Sicily, and say, Coach, you going live tonight? Coach, you going live? Coach, I'm not working tonight. I'm going to be drinking tonight. Coach, I would love it if you would go live, Coach. You are loyal, Sicily, so more than likely I will do it, but I'm not going to promise it because maybe something will come up, or maybe I'll just be a little tired and want to rest. Barbara Playson says, phew, just finished making 200 finger sandwiches. Excellent. Tony Patriot says, sounds good. And Tony Patriot, do me a favor. Tony, can you connect with me on Hangouts chat? Tony, Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. Copy and paste that into Hangouts at hangouts.google.com or on your Hangouts app if you have it on your phone. And send me a Hangouts chat message so we can plan when you and I go live together, bro, because I look forward to connecting with you and working with you. You're just an awesome dude, bro. And I can't wait to just really get things going. Let's start spreading the love. You know what I mean? So, let me wrap up by saying this, folks. And I wanna use choice words. I wanna be mature about this. Let me take care of something here because I really want to look at the camera when I'm doing this. Okay. We are good. Look, 8-bit reactor. Again, like I've mentioned in the past, yesterday, on these back and forth streams we've been doing about each other since, the separation. I don't wish any harm upon you, bro. I don't think you're a bad person. And to all the other people out there that 8-bit is going to, or people from my past are reaching out to 8-bit trying to support him with this, you folks know I'm really not a bad person. I'm not going to try to sell myself to you folks or try to prove something. But I will say this once again, like I said before, I don't wish any harm upon you, 8-bit. I sincerely and truly, from the bottom of my heart, wish you well and the best. It's not in my nature to kick people down. But what is in my nature is to kick people in the ass and wake them up so that way they can better themselves. Despite what's happened, 8-Bit Reactor, I'm proud to have had the opportunity to help you out in the ways that I did. Not just monetarily, but just being there to listen to your situation and to share with you how I've handled similar situations that you've been in the past. I'm also proud that I've noticed your confidence has tremendously, so I can't even talk. I've noticed your confidence has tremendously been boosted since you and I, started hanging out 5-6 months ago when we first started getting to know each other. And regardless of how mad you are at me or mad you will remain at me, and regardless whether you acknowledge that I had a huge part of making that happen, I'm glad that you're actually, learning. You've learned quite a bit, but you have a lot more to learn. Now, do I feel you've made a lot of mistakes? Absolutely. But despite the mistakes you've made lately, especially with our relationship, I honestly feel you have learned a lot more than you did. And a lot more than you knew 6 months ago. And I'm proud of that. And I really hope that you find the way to get your act together and become the man that you were meant to be. I've talked a lot of shit about you since you decided to go behind my back and do what you did. I have talked a lot of shit about you because it does hurt, bro. But I've talked a lot of shit about you because I care about your well-being. And I care about everyone's well-being. Even to the trolls out there, I care about your well-being. I've tried many times with some of these trolls or wannabe trolls or Coach Eli haters, the Jamies, the Joe Buddies, the Burley Laurens, the Susie Q7979s, the Christina C's, and the SBs, and all these people. I've tried to say, hey, let's bury the hatchet and move forward. And I can move forward and past it. But because you folks choose to keep doing what you're doing, no problem. I've learned to move past that. And I'm going to move past you 8-Bit. But I really sincerely hope that one day each and every one of you out there that has a supposed issue with me accomplishes whatever your heart desires. I hope you all get what you want out of life. And that you enjoy every aspect of your future in the brightest ways possible. I come pretty hard at people, and a lot of people say that Coach Eli attacks everybody. I've talked about this many times, and I'm going to end with this. I have come pretty hard at people. And it may appear like I'm attacking people, but that's not my nature to do so. I really care and want to help as many people as possible snap out of it and make something out of themselves. But I can't control you, your mind, your emotions. Each and every one of you are a unique individual. And you're going to do whatever you feel like doing at that moment. But again, I don't wish any harm upon you. Even you, RJ Sandifer. Even you, Gemma Grace. Angel Munoz. These are people here from the past. I met so many people over the last 3 years that I've been on YouTube between this channel and my former channel. And I can only imagine that if every person that I met on YouTube over the past 3 years and I didn't have a falling out, and we all just found ways to accept each other and work together, I can only imagine not only how much further ahead this channel would be, but all of your channels would be further ahead as well. I believe in unity, folks, and I believe in peace and unity. And I know sometimes you got to call people out, and sometimes there's going to be a little bit of drama and excitement. I get that. But I truly believe in peace and unity, folks. And that's what you're going to get for the most part when you come out here on my channel. I don't mean any harm. But if you trolls want to keep on talking about me every day and doing your videos and doing all that, more power to you. Best of luck to you. I hope that using my name brings you lots of great success within yourself and for your audiences. Lucy, I'm going to call you out right now, bro, because this is not being a pussy right now, bro. You know, sometimes being a man is bring yourself down a little bit and containing your emotions, which is what men are supposed to do, and speak from the heart, bro. And not be afraid to be vulnerable, because that's what people relate to. Men and women relate to that. Lucy, you were probably raised very strict. I think you told me your father used to beat the fuck out of you. My dad used to give me a whooping every now and then. So I understand that, bro. But there's nothing wrong with a man coming out here and being a little vulnerable every now and then to share deep within the type of man he really is. Yes, I have a rough exterior. Yes, I'm an in-your-face type of guy. And yes, I'll be the first one to call you out on your shit. But if you do me good, I'll do you 10 times better. You'll get my sweet and loving side. You do me wrong, I'm going to shove my foot up your ass. You do me good, I'll do you 10 times better. And that's where I'm going to end this show here today, folks. So, probably, more than likely, not guaranteed, but more than likely, I'll be back later tonight for a late night with Coach Eli show for a couple of hours. It won't be too terribly long if I do it. If I do it, it'll be around 2 or 2:30 a.m. Eastern time, 11 or 11:30 p.m. Pacific time. All right, everyone. Have yourselves a great, great day. Have a great weekend. And I will see you next time, either later tonight for a late night show and or tomorrow morning for another live stream. All right, everyone. Take care now. Bye. Bye. We are out. Say bye, goat. Bye, goat. Bye, goat. Look at how cute that goat is. All right. Yeah, I'm not a sissy, Lucy. You know that, bro. It's all good, man. All right. Peace out.